Hey everyone, it's Gab. If you enjoyed the YouTube videos, you might also enjoy watching me on Twitch. You can find the links in the description down below, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Alright, I have a land. Claudio. Does this sound good against Yogg? I can get Savai Triome. No, never mind, it's Lrien Revealed. I can't get Savai Triome. I can get... this is bad. Right away. Alright, the voice of reason. This is not much better, but on the play, it might be good enough. I think it's either 1 hour left or the plane is over. Oh, well, I guess it'll be best of 3 planes next week for me. I might not even try, like Harry's coming on Tuesday, and I know he wanted to go to play a poker tournament. And that I think if we make day 2, it would maybe overlap was, what's it called? It would overlap with the weekend, basically. Who? Claudio, Reg, and then went and have a 2-hour lunch. He'll be back anytime soon. Met Claudio at the PTA. I forget if I met him for the first time or I met him before, but, you know, we saw each other. That was nice. Like how Shudzy always has a 5,000 point spare for who the F is that guy. It's like a little safety, what do you call it? Safety funds? Emergency funds. I've been waiting so I've been waiting. Anyone actually going to KubeCon? It's really soon, though. Claudio, King Claudio gracing us with his presence. Too kind, sir. Alright, I want to go Savai into thingy. Doesn't really matter which one I get first. I guess it matters if I want to get, like, basic islands. Most important basic's probably Swamp. Hopefully he's playing Yogg. I think Yogg's pretty decent matchup for me. Oh, shocker. He's playing Yogg. Ooh! That was a great draw. Wow. Lets me curve Leyline into Fable. That's huge. You wanted to, but decided to add days to the family Thanksgiving trip instead. How reasonable. What's the trip? What's the Thanksgiving trip? Where'd you move? South Virginia? No. I forget. Ooh. Virginia. Happy with the decision to move back. Savannah, Georgia for Thanksgiving. Nice. Bowl of Roots means Yogg combo. Yeah, I mean, it's also Claudio H, so... Fable's nice, it's extra mana. The downside is... Oh, there's no real downside. Fable first is the play. 100%. I have double white. Do I want second blue, second black? Probably second black. Coffee is too hot. My coffee's at the perfect temperature. And I've got my Roberto Castillo mug. It's a little tiny bit too cold now, but a good prophecy was a trigger on the stack, or I could just draw Griselbrand like a boss. I play around Endurance. I'm not in a super rush. No, I think he has 2 main deck Endurance. I think I'll probably win either way, even if he has Endurance, if he has to commit 2 green cards. Feels like I really can't lose if I just attack and play Shadow Prophecy. Play Shadow Prophecy first, see if I find a grave. Let's do that. But now I'm put more creatures in my yard. Okay, that was kind of mid, actually. Looks like maybe he has Bowmaster and he's reading Shadow Prophecy, make sure it doesn't say draw cards. Alright, I think I should have just attacked. Oh, I guess that's the other thing. Griselbrand against Bowmaster is kind of sus. Alright, I like my play. Just more setup. Insane Goon. Had a good day so far. Did some chores. I mobbed the wooden floors. Thing I do like twice a year maybe if I'm good about it. And needed to do that. Worked out, went for a run. Dirt old. Now gonna crush the Modern Challenge. If Claudio ever gives back priority. But yeah, I don't know what's wrong with my computer. Is it because my graphic card is like not that old. I think it's like 3 or 4 years old. So it should be strong enough to deal with like is GPU what's GPU? Is GPU and graphic card no. Maybe my GPU sucks? Oh, he's back. Binding seems good. Land is kind of nice. I have Solitude in hand. Binding Ephemerate is kind of sick too. Maybe I'll just do that. This happened? Wow, that's not what I wanted to do. Did I only take 1 card? No, I took 2 cards, right? Okay, I guess it's okay. Could be worse. Could have been worse. Guess you need to be careful with Shadow Prophecy. Could Goryo Griselbrand just to draw 7 cards. Seems good. It may melt into. He had endurance. It's fine. He had to pitch a chord. It's a pretty big commitment for him. He has 2 cards left. Hopefully binding into Solitude Fable is good enough. He has the Yogg. Atraxa, okay. Alright, I'm assuming I'm supposed to bind Yogg. Oh, he didn't sack Bowmaster? Does that mean he has another Yogg? Must mean he has another Yogg. Or maybe he has Chord in hand. Maybe he has a Chord and he needs the mana. Yeah, looks like he has Chord. Should have bound before flip Fable. Yeah, that's a good point. So on my turn, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe he doesn't have Chord? Wow. Why didn't he sack Bowmaster to draw a card? So weird. So I can Grief and hope he doesn't top deck 1, 2, 3, 4. I can Grief and then he has like kind of 1 draw step to draw Yogg and I still have Solitude if I'm desperate. Or I could Solitude, pitch Atraxa, exile Strangleroot Geist, trigger on the stack, copy the Solitude, kill a wall, attack. I think probably just hardcasting Grief is good here. Wow, he had Yogg in hand? So my read was kind of right, I guess. Did he get like uber greedy there? Feels like he got a little greedy, but I'm not gonna question the. I'm not gonna question the Yogg goat. All right, now he needs to draw chords. Gives me a blocker too, which is nice. Okay, he has that peatland to bail him out. Plan is good. Bowmaster. Okay. Good grief, yeah. Good grief, Nassif. Alright, I feel like if we dodge chord, it's GG, because then I hardcast Solitude and start copying Solitudes. Takenuma doesn't have enough mana to make Takenuma work, surely. No, we're good. We are Gucci. Alright, who do I exile first? Maybe Strangleroot Geist? Ooh, binding just in case. I think I just chill. Yeah, he has to Takenuma now to kind of force my hand. I could make an argument for binding. Like I think binding the O3 wall of roots to stop chords Yeah, that's bad though. Alright. Now we 100% win. So let's try and not waste too much time. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna go start going after maybe this is just better. It gains me life. I'll just give him a draw step. Hey Alex, what's up? Untap plans? I guess I can just play Atraxa. Final land up Atraxa. Flooded Strand, Bone Shards, Archaeologist. Got Flooded Strand because of basic planes. I don't know, maybe this is a little loose. But I'm just trying to not waste. I think it's like pretty much impossible for him to get out of this mess. I think I'm even just going to attack with everyone at this point. He tried a standard on Arena, it was awful. Was wrong about it. The format, Arena. Exiling your own grief copy would have been cute. Exiling it how? Alright, I think one of the best cards you could have in this matchup is just more Solitude. I think Solitude Ephemerate's really strong against him. Could bring in Leyline, Stubbs Endurance. He's gonna have maybe some discard spell. Both Leylines are decent. Bowmaster. Bowmaster against his Bowmaster. I'm gonna board out Griselbrand because it's awkward against Bowmaster. How do I like this deck? I like it. We almost played it at the Pro Tour. We arguably should have played it at the Pro Tour. I was doing pretty good in our testing. Grief is probably not the greatest, but kind of necessary. Let's see what his latest list looks like. I don't know if he plays Thoughtseize in his sideboard or not. How old is that list? 26th place. Yesterday. 2 Endurance in the main. 2 Thoughtseize. 3 Endurance, 2 Thoughtseize. Metamorph. Metamorph's kind of sick. Chord for Metamorph. Necroplasm. That's the anti-Rhino deck. Alright, I'm not gonna bring in Leyline. Well, not the Sanctity one. I'm gonna bring in Leyline of the Void. Then Bowmaster. Bowmaster seems pretty mid. Yeah, Necroplasm is a Rhino deck. I don't know how popular that card is, but my teammates had it. I think it's a card that Sam Party, Matt Ness, like these guys have been playing forever in their sideboard, but I don't think it was that popular at the PT. You like explosives, really? Explosive for 2? I'm not a big fan of explosives. I think it's too slow. Kind of an explosives hater in some way. Alright, I guess. Didn't like the Dex format. I got a taste of everything. Ram, Control Piles, Legends, Mono Blue Tempo. Black has a good card, so you get the Ram Dex going over the top counter. Alright, a little Yawk setup. So you can do Spara Blood Crypt. That kind of gives you all your mana. Should fetch Blood Crypt now, right? Just spin the deck. Let me see. Oh, tough. I mean, I feel like I need a Binding, but Binding might already be too little too late. Indulgence just seems so far away. It's like playing to not lose, but I think it's the right call. Oh, nice. The Endurance, and then he cores for Yogg. Cute. Explosives for one looking decent this game. Maybe I'll bring in the explosives. I mean, I wouldn't even be that great, I guess, here, but... Alright, I'm glad I got the binding, because I don't think I'm surviving an on-tap step here if I don't. I mean, I could have kept Tainted Indulgence and hoped to Indulgence into a binding. Try and min-max. Oh, the deck is not updated. I'll update the deck. Imagine having an up-to-date deck list. Wouldn't be me. Gotta assume he has something or else he would have stacked some halflings, right? Wait, is that the list? Is that the proper one? We're good. Gonna get second source of black, white maybe. Love this deck, Haley. I'm allowed to share your secret tech. The card you've been trying out. Oh wow, he has Bowmaster into court for Yogg. Yikes. Oh, court for one? Oh. Yeah, that's pretty good. Maybe I should cycle Lrien Revealed. Realistically, never casting it into Bowmaster anyways. Let's see. Can Leyline buy me some time? Ely, would you bring in explosives in this matchup? Maybe I'll bring in Teferi on the play. It's good against endurance. Maybe I should have brought in Teferi, period. And maybe I shouldn't do Leyline. I wonder how many disenchants he has. He has Haywire Might in the graveyard. I guess he has a 2-turn clock. That's probably just good enough. I need Solitude. My one of. Alright. I'd like not the greatest hands. Mulligan. Draw. Alright. Let's bring in Teffers. Could cut Tainted Indulgence. Leaves me with 4 Leylines, 4 Archaeologists to play on turn 2. I want Bowmaster? Why? Why and what you cut? He doesn't play Hierarch. Doesn't kill Dorks though. He doesn't play Hierarch in his list. That's weird. He's been doing that for like weeks. Punishes them going off with Yogg. I mean a bit, but I don't think that's enough. You could convince me Bowmaster is better than Grave, I guess. Who they are, it's Claudio H. You think Bowmaster is better than Grave? Hey Gabriel, what's up, buddy? I think I need Grave. Could not have Leyline. It's not the greatest. Oh, they use Yawgmoth to kill the Bowmaster. Yeah, I mean it slows them down a bit. It's like it deals some damage. It adds up a bit, but it's not great. Maybe I'll just do one Tef. I think I like Shadow Prophecy and Fable better than Tef. Oh, I forgot about explosives. I guess Sealy said he didn't love it. Alright, let's see. Headquarters, Blood Crypt, and then I want friends. I don't think it really matters. Else. That's good draw though. Great draw. We get basic island. It should be island or plains. Island's better, which Double Indulgence in hand. Death passive's kind of nice in this matchup. Here's Bowmaster. Man, this game's a little tilting. Shadow Prophecy first. Try and hit like Grief Ephemerate. Feels like I need to. Feels like I need that kind of help. Doing Ephemerate, I guess, is pretty solid. Or I could get Dubs Ephemerate. What if I bind Wall of Roots? It's not that great. I mean, Dubs Ephemerate is just bad against. Should I just bind Wall of Roots? Or is it better to wait for the Yogg? Play Yogg. I get to kill my Archaeologist. I mean, that Bowmaster is also a massive problem. Yeah, just wait and see. Should I just bind Bowmaster now? One less mana for their cord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 20 push-ups in the middle of this game. One have 7 minutes left. Nice try. I'll do them after the match. How big of an issue is that Bowmaster? Like, it's not the end of the world if they get to ping a bit, right? Maybe I just do go after the Wall of Roots. Or wait for him to cast the Yogg, get the Yogg. Then he draws a bond, he can court for might. You could not have the 4th mana. Might be wishful thinking, though. You can even court for 2 right now. By bind, you can court for a thingy, get a thingy. Alright, I guess I'll just say go. This is game free. Patra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have to get rid of Hepatra in response, right? Or else he just draws his entire deck. I don't know, I shocked there. Yeah, it's kind of frustrating. He just had like 2 great draws, and I had 2 pretty medium draws, like no Grief, no Solitude, Breakdown Archaeologist. Yeah, to Family's Young Wolf in the graveyard. Yeah, maybe. Oh, I'm just dead. He gets to court again. My sideboard's all weak for the matchup. I don't have Verdict, don't have more Solitudes. You're saying... Oh, it probably doesn't even let me discard Hepatra. I need to draw like Solitude. I have like too many cards. Kind of annoying when it gets to that point. Oh no, my 1 Solitude is in the bin. There's nothing I can even draw. Alright, GG's. Oh man, can't even win my like decent matchup. Rough. Gamer. Good thing I'm not playing Living End. An omelet casserole. Dang, how many eggs go into an omelet casserole? That'll be an ungodly amount of eggs. 24, 36. Meal preg breakfast. Hashtag efficiency. Alright. They didn't have Tron, they had a second power plant. Okay, so scrying was one of their 2 draw steps. Interesting. I probably should, right? Just not super exciting, but don't have a lot of lands in their deck. Why did they always forget about Giganta? How they cast it too? Weird. Poor comrade, just forgotten by all. Let's see if I get savaged by Tron like yesterday, where they just draw a spell every turn. Could be worse. Lrien Revealed. Showing up. Coboost DRNKR. Thanks for the raid. Welcome everyone. Hope you had a good stream. Yep, opponent's still unreal, just like yesterday. Just haymaker every turn. Easy game. Okay. Seems fair. The exact same thing yesterday too. It's so frustrating. They literally drew like their missing Tron piece and then into all spells. And they even forgot to like cast Giganta to 1 turn. Because it would be too easy if they did that. It's okay. Still gonna win. You got Crypt? Dude, are you for real getting Crypt here? When you're not gonna get anything else because I'm gonna attack it? That's what you get first? Weird. I guess your get to untap was the 1 ring. It's not the worst play actually. I'll use my treasures. Kind of want to make a land drop. Maybe Shadow Prophecy main phase. 0, 1, 0, 1, 2, 4, 5. Oh, I already have draw 2. Doesn't even discard for me anymore. Grief. I mean, Grief could be good if they break next turn. They still have the 1 ring to draw a billion cards. Pressures their life total a bit. I get to hardcast Atraxa, but I'm not sure that's saving me. Solitude might be important. Just take Grief and Solitude. Yeah, I probably have to. Sundering Titan, chatting. They're just gonna conjure a Sundering Titan. I mean, to be fair, they've been conjuring a lot of draws. Wait, they just crypt now? What is going on? What are you doing? Game's too easy. I'll spot you a Torma script. Kind of turns on my indulgence now, which is gas. That's so heinous.
Idiot players call races with Queen 10. They don't even know how to spell poker.
You can get Visagia and get their Karn back. No, they got a tower instead. Us. I think that pause there. They just realized they've gotten Visagia. Unless they have Ulamog in hand maybe, and they want the mana. That would make sense. Another Karn, easy clap. Tron the best deck in Modern right now. I doubt it. Think People probably have a lot of hate for Tron right now. Or not play Tron right now on Magic Online. Okay. That was good. It's pretty good too. Should be able to find Binding. Or not. In Bone Shards Karn, discarding Griselbrand and Goryo Griselbrand, but that doesn't do anything for me. Oh, I guess I still have Ephemerate. Let's see. Kill Karn, discard thingy, bring it back, but I've already played a land. I'll have to use my treasure. So that doesn't really help me. I still take Griseldad. I'm gonna take Goryo. Big Swamp. Then loses haste, but I guess that's fine. Where's the binding? Pick a land. Pick another Goryo. Take Atraxa, I guess. Maybe Archaeologist. Should I even bind the Karn? Or bind the ring? I guess I have to bind this, right? Could have binded the ring and killed the Karn. And then was the thingy next turn. 2 mana, 1, 2, 3. I could grave them. If it makes sense for them to have anything good in hand. Might even know their last card in hand. Damn it. I didn't keep track. Oh, I see I didn't have land drop left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Kind of like my black cards. I don't know, let's do that, I guess. It's gonna be tough. It's not that hard for them to get back there in Snaring Bridge. And like Boseiju, destroy Binding, get back Karn, destroy. No, just keep not getting Boseiju. Nice card. Okay. Sure. It's gonna be close. I think I should be okay. Binding's great. Ephemerate's great. Guess I'll take Atraxa. Take a land. I want to cast Grave and copy it in their draw step. Actually all tricky. But you know what? I think I should have reordered the card properly. Make sure I hit my binding again. I want to grab the ring. Maybe not. Maybe I should grab the map. I don't know. Also, I should have maybe just Ephemerate Atraxa. Try and hit binding, but I don't think I can hit the binding. I actually drew the Boseiju. You can't even mess up, really. Good news is they only have 1 green, so they can only Boseiju once. Dude, they got back their 1 ring? Nice. I don't think Ulamog matters. Maybe it does. I don't think it does, though. Alright, they get their... I might still be okay. They are kind of unreal, though. They draw the perfect card every turn, and I think they're still gonna lose. Gonna be close, though. I don't know what to take. Need the binding. Yeah, they like tutored every turn top of their deck and think they're still gonna lose. Yeah, they're just dead. Thank God. They don't have protection. That's not how the card works. They could have like also attacked with Warm Cold before getting their bridge back. Should have lost that game like 1000%. I'll take it. Plus it's nice because the sideboard games get better for me. What did I board out in this matchup? Man, I drew my entire deck. They almost just ran me out. Can probably board out Griselbrand. Can probably board out Solitude. Maybe Griselbrand better than Atraxa in this matchup. Well, at least the split. Then maybe Fable on a draw. Fable is nice with Break the Ice though, because if you go turn to Break the Ice, turn 3 Fable, it's just such a nice setup. Puts you pretty far ahead, I think. Yeah, Lord Sora. I mean, I try not to be too harsh with my opponents when I'm streaming. I don't want people to like go back, watch the stream, and feel bad, but that was a lot of mistakes. Hope we get to see Break the Ice Overload. I played a league for CFB the other day. Should be up. It might already be up, and yeah, there might have been some no hate card, no grief ephemerate. I can draw a lot of cards though, and I have binding into Fable. They're mulliganing ones. It's close. Maybe you could get greedy and mulligan. Months in the finals of an RCQ? Not like this. Did you ever end up going to like any RCQs? Because you qualified for one, right? And then you skipped because of COVID. Did you end up going to the one after that or not even? Let's see. Let's get Savai first in case I draw Break the Ice. It's nice that I don't have Tronland on one. You're going to the next one. Nice. Pioneer. It's the same as mine. Where is the next one? What does it mean to Munson? It's from the movie Kingpin. The main character's name is Roy E. Munson. His last name is Munson, and he basically just punts the entire movie, just, mistake after mistake. So being a Munson means like, not sure who came up with it first. Maybe like Huey and whatnot. The movie writers did? What? Alright, let's try and keep track. Power plants. Understood. Alright, I'll take the bait. Just fits the curve. It's a 1-for-1. You might just legit screw them. Nope. Stone. Let's discard and fetch one maybe. You had mana to cast Damping Sphere and you just didn't. Ouch. That stings. I don't think I should be too greedy here. What's the last one they tutored for? Tower? Might just hit another one too. I have 2 more in my deck. An Alpine Moon. Overload is 6 mana. No, I'm gonna cast it now. Fable. I think I should cast it now. Like, Oblivion Stone blows up my treasure. I could wait. Are they gonna? When are they gonna O-Stone? Oh, that's plenty of mana though. Yeah, I'm gonna go after the tower. Agreed. Wait for content? Well, there might just be no content if I wait. the game might just end. Okay, they don't have mana for Oblivion Stone. Kind of nice. Not a relic. It's not nice. Alright, let's take a draw step. So I can't cast Break the Ice Overload this turn no matter what. They're gonna tutor, they're gonna have 2, 4, 6, 9, 10 mana. I just cast Lrien Revealed. Or try to hit another Break the Ice to keep slowing them down a bit. I feel like I can beat 10 mana next turn. What if they play an Ulamog though? Tap out for Ulamog means it opens up the window for me to combo. Is Archaeologist worth it? I don't know. Good question. I don't have the answer though. Not hitting a land here was really annoying. Like really, really annoying. Ah, not sure that's good honestly, but okay. Pretty good, I guess. Binding, Fable, Goryo. Let's take Goryo. I had a hard time fading one draw step, let alone 3 draw steps from a Tron deck. Let's see. Need to play fast too for game 3. I think I can win games really fast though with Fable and Break the Ice, but still need a bit of time left. Are they actually stumbling? No way. Ain't no way. It's like my last Atraxa and I have a Griselbrand left too. Okay. Targeted the Fable. Fortunate. I'm not sure which one's better first. I should Ephemerate or cast. I'm gonna do it main phase in case they have Boseiju. They really hate tutoring for Boseiju. Yeah, 1 land away. That 1 land drop I missed when I cast Lrien Revealed. Fortunate too, because they're drawing really poorly. Still no Boseiju. Maybe they only have 1. Oh, they didn't even draw the 1. Okay, can we dodge 1 more? Looks like they bricked again somehow. Alright. More content. Next I can wait. We're gonna have like Warping Whale. And I'm gonna lose. They're gonna like Warping Whale into on tap. Something good. Why not? Alright, GG's. Hope you forgive me if you go back and watch the replay. In the movie Kingpin, the big bad Ernie McCracken says in a commercial, these kids nearly got Munson, even though nobody knows what a Munson is. Oh, really? Okay. For the overload? Nice. Ooh, anywhere the last match. Lotus Bloom? Lotus Bloom, Darklick Shore, Thoughtseize. It's probably not Tameshi. Maybe it's a different version of Tameshi. Who plays Lotus Bloom? Oh, it's just Ad Nauseam? The Ad Nauseam guy. I didn't know there was an Ad Nauseam guy. It's like a pretty side opening hand for them. Turn one Thoughtseize, Dark Fixture, Lotus Bloom. We might be in trouble. I need a snack. I didn't have time to get a snack. All this game looks pretty over. Oh, it's just like the old version of Ad Nauseam. Did they get any new cards recently? The bottom two was this Cry. There's a glimmer of hope. Do I think Modern will ever be on Arena? Probably not. Sleight of Hand. Sleight of Hand's getting reprinted in Standard? Cool. I played 4 copies in my first Pro Tour deck in Standard. Get Smart was playing Sleight of Hand in Murktide because of Bowmaster. I think he just cut the Considers. What do I go after? Do I go after the Lotus? Or did I go after... I mean, going after the Lotus sucks if they have Ad Nauseam, right? I'm really not stopping anything. Yeah, I guess I'm not gonna go after the Lotus. Sleight of Hand coming with Black Border. There already exists with Black Border, right? In one of the... Anyone used to do that? Anyone used to use a Sharpie to black border white bordered cards? I have 7th edition Sleight of Hands that are white bordered, but Sharpie was black bordered. Oh yeah, the Portal one, Edgar, are... You always love white bordered? Oh, dead? That Consult or whatever? So Binding the Lotus Bloom would have been good. Actually, yeah, maybe they still had the mana to do it all. This doesn't work, but I'm gonna do it anyways because I'm a noob. 1 Ad Nauseam, 4 Profane Tutor, so Teferi's amazing against them. 4 packs, 1 offer you can't refuse. How did I feel with Living End? I don't know, average. It was fine. Not great, not bad. What they name? They named Mace +2 Mace. Is that like the first card in the list? Okay, Tef is good. Leyline good. Chalice good. The only kill was Oracle. Solitude can go. Binding's pretty bad. It's mostly for Lotus. They might have their own hate cards. Bone Shards bad. And just Bindings, I guess. Sharpied out a pentagram in Demonic Tutor to hide it from my mom. Okay, great hand. We can draw a third land, we should be good. Spell Pierce, spoils Lotus Bloom. They get to pierce my Ephemerate on the way back, but I guess that doesn't really matter. Alright, let's take Lotus Bloom. So what do I want to do? Blood Crypt, Hallowed Fountain? That doesn't cast thingy. Godless Shrine, Steam Vents? I can't get Steam Vents. Interesting. I'm gonna take a Spell Pierce. Oh yeah, if I let them have the Bloom Day. Oh, yeah, maybe I should have just taken the 2, Well, no, I have to take the Spell Pierce, so... Blood Crypt... Hallowed Fountain, Blood... I guess I could lead with Hallowed Fountain and kind of see what I draw. Alright, good enough. Boop. What's up, Varus? Varus, like, get the resub alert like 20 times a stream. Oh, I never did the 20 push-ups. Shudzy, did you redeem the 20,000 points, or should I do the push-ups? Oh, I think I took Lotus Bloom. You can't realistically kill me next turn, right? Like they don't have the resources. Guess Chalice for 1 is almost impossible for them to win the game. Or I could cast that Grief. Also seems impossible for them to win the game. I'll cast Grief first, I guess. So I'll cast Grief first. You could maybe win, right? If they spoils for something, draw the perfect card, spoils for something else. I'm not sure. Is your opinion if anything should get banned? I don't think they're gonna ban anything, but I could be wrong. I don't have strong. Oh, I think modern is perfectly fine. Not perfectly fine, but I think modern's fine, and I think pioneer is just kind of gonna suck no matter what. I'll do the push-ups, Macy. I'll do the push-ups now. I don't know. Are they still here? Who got the? If they're not here, maybe they should get a refund. Who was it? Give me 20. Amino bomb. Let's see. Looks like they're still here. Alright, let's do the push-ups now before I forget. Wearing the jersey, by the way. I love them. Thought they did such a good job. I was wearing them every day at the PT. They gave us like 3 different ones. So there's a bunch of people walking around with them too. They have Maniac. I wonder if that means I should have Bindings or something. Binding could be important against Lotus. These Shadow Prophecy's too slow. But the matchup can be a little grindy. Huh. The second Binding. Look at that great form. Thanks, bud. Camera angle is very convenient. If you're with somebody. Why can we not see me? Am I hidden? Ooh. That hand's a little weak if they have discard spells. These archaeologists have looked bad today. Like, they would be much better as mendings right now. The archaeologist was just a mistake. They get 7. My problem is they have a lot of interaction. If I mulligan a hand like this, I might just mulligan into Oblivion. Matchup's not so great. Don't have Chalice, don't have a third land. Yeah, this has gotta be a mulligan still. I guess Grief Ephemerate, Spell Pierce doesn't really work against Grief Ephemerate. Get creative Lrien Revealed. Hey Mayo. How's your weekend going? Any Lotus Blooms? 2 top! Rip. Okay. Godless Shrine stream events, very nice. Damn, I have it all. Just pitch Atraxa, I guess. Maybe pitching Goryo is better. I have the same amount, right? And then this way I can Indulgence Atraxa in the bin. That might make more sense, actually. You could also just try and get lucky and pitch Indulgence, I guess. God, man, God, welcome to the sewer. Thank you so much for your Prime sub. Appreciate it. Fracture, Artifact, Enchantment, Planeswalker. Top 2, I mean, Profane Tutor is pretty good. I could just draw it to Fairy or Chalice and dagger them. I get 2 cards. Don't care about Fracture. Don't care about Pact. Just take Tutor Sleight of Hand, maybe. Guess if I take Spell Pierce, then I get to see their hand again. They want to Spell Pierce my Ephemerate. That means they're spending a mana on it. I think I'm okay with that. If you had to choose one card to get banned from Modern, what would it be? I haven't thought about it enough, honestly. I don't know what happens if you ban Grave. Maybe other decks become too good, you know? Okay, they didn't use Spell Pierce. Let's see what they topped. Oh, they topped a land. Alright, good play by them. Not using Spell Pierce to save themselves 3 points of free life. Alright, we're all set up. Every draw in our deck is great. Yeah, but if you ban Grief, it means like no more Ragdo Scam, no more Living End, no more Ephemerate Grief decks. That's a lot. I mean, I don't know. That sounds a little extreme. Oh, Fracture. It does Chalice for 2, maybe. Counters my own Goryo. That sounds kind of loose. So their hand is Fracture. I could 0, counters Pact of Negation. I mean, either way, I think I should say go for 9 cycle. I mean, they could just ban the actual Undying card since it's only played in Ragdo Scam. It did think like if they think Ragdo Scam is too strong, they could just do that. I have so many 2-mana spells in my deck. I should just. Oh, but if I Chalice for 1, they're just gonna Fracture it. No more Goryo's Vengeance, no more Indulgence, no more Archaeologists. It's pretty hard for them to beat Chalice for 2, though, right? We can win with Lab Maniac, maybe it's not that hard. I don't know, I don't see why you would ban anything in Modern. It doesn't seem like any deck is overpowered. Like, there's a few decks that have good Scam matchups. I mean, I think maybe Scam after the last PT, but it's still like not the biggest sample size. Yeah, alright. Hey, Felrand. Thanks for the 13 months. Appreciate you. Thanks for the support. Just make them use their Fracture Chalice for 1. Chalice for 2 feels like it's hurting me more than it's hurting them. Also have a bunch of discard spells, right? Alright, I think I'm just going to play Chalice for 1 and just trade it for their Fracture. There's just too many 0-mana cards in general, but I can see how it's fine in the formats everyone's doing it. Yeah, Modern's just a powerful format. It's just you probably have to play an unfair deck to do well. That's just the way Modern is, and I think that's fine. I mean, if you want to play boring decks, you know, you can go play Pioneer. If you want to play Rehash Standard and low-power decks. Alright. Swamp, Tethers, Grief, Shadow Prophecy. That's pretty good. Should be good enough. I think I should just keep. It's not great, but it could get there. I think Murktide on the draw in game 1 is just going to be tough. Have the jerseys on. You're going to see these jerseys a lot on stream. I really like them. It's Tron. Got him. I mean, how could I guess Tron when they kept 7? It's literally 1 in a million occurrence. Yeah, I don't know who designed these jerseys for Ultimate Guard, but they did a great job. What am I discarding? Atraxa? Could wait a turn. Maybe I'd wait a turn. Which Jed did it? Was it you, Shudzy? Ultimate Guard contracted you for a jersey design? Or is this Saga? This Saga's kind of annoying. Not sure why I got that over the... It's not been that great against their start, but better than nothing, obviously. Got a few olives. Gotta take Dismember, obviously. Is that a keep? I didn't see their hand. Isn't their hand just fine? I don't really care about Oblivion Stone, right? Just a Chromatic Sphere, maybe? Maybe I'll let them have Sphere. I take the 2 payoffs. So I'm gonna take Power Plant, make a dude. Maybe make another creature, get a map. Well, almost didn't play a land. Whoops. Isn't this hand unbelievably awful? I think Nazar is an expert Tron player. He usually plays Murktide. Mulliganing is like the tough part with Tron. The thing is, he's playing the version with like 5 spheres and 3 Sylvan Scrying, right? So maybe you just can't be as picky with that list. I should have played Watery Grave. It's funny how the One Ring might be a better card than Ugin despite costing half the mana. Better cost it cost half the mana. No, but even like man, Shadow Prophecy is just so gas. So we knew Boseiju, Seiju, and Ugin. Jasbrisk, thank you so much for the 7 months. Welcome back. If you keep enjoying the insane top decks. More Ephemerate's always good. Ephemerate, Bone Shards, Binding, Blood Crypt. And then just blink Atraxa now. Grieve them from hand, and then Ephemerate Grief in their draw step. They have that Sphere, I guess. They had a redraw. Grief, Vengeance, another Binding, Land, or another Atraxa to bin. Wait, why did I click twice? I clicked Grief and Atraxa. Alright, let's Grief them. Pitching Grief, I guess. What's the story behind the yellow hats? The story is when I was a teenager, I used to love that hip hop band that always dressed in yellow. They had like merch and stuff, so I would like wear yellow t-shirts and stuff. And then for my birthday, one of my friends spray painted the yellow hat that's behind me, and they gave it to me as a present. And I just started wearing it at tournaments. Who was I listening to? Oh, it was the Humans of Magic podcast, was Ephro. And they were actually wondering if it was still the same hat. I was kind of offended that Ephro didn't know that it was still the same hat. Then he pretends he's my friend. But it's nice they cracked the sphere, so now I get to see their full hand. I think they said, like, seems just so unlikely that he would have not lost it in all these years, but yeah, I guess I haven't. Actually, one time Hayne wanted me to give him my, or not give him, but lend him the hat, and then I think it was when he was streaming, maybe during MPL, I don't remember. But then he wanted me to pretend I had lost the hat. And then one day he would just show up on his stream with the yellow hat on or something like that. But then I was like, okay, but, if you lose it, I'm going to be pretty upset. And then he just couldn't take it. He couldn't take the responsibility of potentially losing the hat. What did I board out last time? I think I boarded out Solitude and an Atraxa. Maybe I'll just start trimming Archaeologists. They've been so mid for me. This looks fine. Mulligan 6. I'll keep. They're not playing like the explosive version with all the land. I might get to like for a turn. What deck would you play in the Pro Tour if there's a rematch? I mean, I don't know. In hindsight, it looks like. I mean, if I could play that exact metagame, I would probably play like Team of Rhinos with 4 Charmo in my sideboard or something. That's probably like. I did mulligan to 4. That's not bad for me. Savai Hallowed Fountain. I can't get untapped red. Oh no, I do have Blood Crypt. Okay, no, this is good. One Lrien Revealed. Yeah, it's like kind of a fetch land and a hit for Archaeologist. And then sometimes you just cast it. I've cast it once today, twice. Archaeologist is just going to be great. Just when I say I should cut them. It does look better than Amending this game. Not by a ton, but it's really good if I find an Ephemerate too. Leyline Binding, Bone Shards. Maybe you should just not play 4. Maybe 4 is just too many. Then you get to increase your land count. Oh. 4 card hand. That's why you mulligan with Tron. Tron plus Relic. Too much mana. Alright, I need to find... Oh, I guess I found it. I don't need to find anything. They do have a redraw. Should still hit this tower, I guess. Doesn't matter. Hey, your last card in hand was Ulamog. Also might make it trickier for them to keep relic mana up. To start somewhere. Saga first, they really flooded, eh? Just when I think I'm out, they pull me back in. That's like the archaeologist, you know? He's like, keep me in, coach. I mean, look at it go. It was just so great this game. Maybe it's because I cut down to 2. Eating Relic, yeah, but don't want to wait a turn. I can cast Ephemerate too. Should I greed? Should I, like, say go and Shadow Prophecy? I have 4 Goryo's Vengeance, I just realized. On their end step, yeah. I think I like it too. Okay. Always makes me smile when people use that expression, calling quads a poker. The One Ring. I don't have Force of Negation. Stops my griefs. Okay. Top Frenchman in the World Cup's gonna get knocked out in round 3. Is that I forgot his name. I don't want to butcher it. Faruja. I think they're gonna tap the relic first. Wow, a sane person that didn't bother was just tapping tap your relic, get your Flooded Strand, good job. Love to see it. Alright. Binding seems important. Break the ice. What's left? I didn't find an Ephemerate. So I probably want Atraxa. Oh, Alpine Moon. Ooh, Alpine Moon is nice. And I'm taking Alpine Moon. Agreed. Alpine Moon, Atraxa, Break the Ice, Savai Triome, and then Shadow Prophecy maybe? You Break the Ice Saga, Alpine Toronto Land? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should have just gone after the One Ring because we kind of know they don't have a ton of action. We're just like Alpine Moon say go, right? Oh no, that's Alpine Moon Tron. I'm dumb. Yeah, no, Alpine Moon like one of the Tron lands. Early, right? Too bad I don't have second red. Playing Fable here would have been kind of nice. Not exactly sure what I was supposed to discard here. Why did I not attack? I'll give you one guess. I can just do that. Still cause them their saga some mana and stuff. Might buy me enough time. Also kind of need a relic. Fine. Nice, they messed up. That's big for me. If they get Godless Shrine, I can't end of turn Vengeance. I might want a Shadow Prophecy anyways, actually. Interesting. Atraxa should find me all the cards and then have more mana. Yeah. I don't need to waste mana on Shadow Prophecy. And not to break the ice. Easy clap. Break the ice, Ephemerate. Probably Griselbrand. Binding. Watery Grave. I think that's all. Attack Karn. Ephemerate Atraxa. Line of Grief. Grief, Ephemerate, Fable, Griefdom. See what's up. Mine. Okay, I can go after a tower. Don't Ephemerate that Grief. Still haven't made a land drop. Good, right? Maybe even just grab their oh, it's a map. Kill tower, they go. Okay. I don't think it matters. It's over. I kind of needed all of it though. Like you do need critical mass of like these Break the Ice and Alpine Moon cards. Oh, I didn't bind the ring. That's what I forgot about. Whoopsie. Just asleep at the wheel. Obviously, Ephemerate and Grief was awful, and I was just supposed to bind the ring. I completely forgot about the ring. Why not binding the ring? I just brain fog. I just missed it. Obviously, I didn't care about like Ephemerate and Grief there. Guess it didn't matter. How many cards do I have left? 22. Yeah, no, it was really bad to give them free draw steps. I mean, they could have just hit Tron, right? They could have had hit Tower plus Ulamog, and then I might still win, but the game goes on for a while. Any hardcast? Any hardcasters in chat? Whee! One-sided Armageddon. Love to see it. That was almost smoother than like the one round where we probably should have lost. Alright, good. I just zoned out. Yeah. I mean, I guess they could. Adam was kind of making fun of the idea yesterday, but if they wanted a nerf scam, they could just ban the 2 Undying cards and force people to play just with 4 mana Pure Rebirth. They feel like the deck's all too good. Damn, just Tron on every round. That's pretty good here. Savai into Spara binding. Yeah, right. Let's pick a deck to play Modern PTR. What would you bring? I mean, assuming I could play every deck at the same level, skill-wise, maybe just rag the scam. I'm not sure. I have it all. So my options are binding the relic. I mean, Rag the Scam sounds like kind of a safe choice. Team of Rhinos might be decent. Okay, so I can binding relic. I can grief Ephemerate, but I don't really want to lose my black cards. I guess I could lose Tainted Indulgence because I have Fable. I think just binding the relic is probably fine. I can scam them next turn. There are so many undying cards, I don't know, are they? I mean, just forcing people to play a slightly worse one might be good enough. Interesting spots. I could try and hire all in Indulgence. That's so greedy, though. Also, which one's better against Tron? I think Griselbrand's probably better, right? Draws me more cards. Got any advice on how to learn more about the Explorer metagame? No, there's just not a lot of resource. Just go to people's stream, I guess. Stirring, Karn. Just take both Karns, I guess, in case they top deck. Take both Karns in case they top deck Tron, and then take the second Stirring next turn. No, I don't think there's much out there. There's some data on Untapped. I don't know if they're gonna publish some of the best of one list from this weekend. Just like the nerdy Steve has been playing a lot of Explorer and he's Mythic rank. Watching his stream. I don't know if there's other big streamers that are at high Mythic rank. What did not Stirrings? Relic? I don't know why I'm doing that. I'm gonna see their hand anyways. But they drew Dismember? Oh, that was sick. Okay. Brutal. Land, I'd probably still win if I draw land right away. Nice. I gotta be at least a favorite, right? Maybe not. Power plant, easy. I guess we're back to these kind of draws, right? Just... I did not miss that. Dude, they drew Dismember for turn, Stirrings into Relic for my combo, and then found Tron and found a threat. Oh yeah, the salt is real. I'm molding right now. Can't you see hair falling off? MTGO zone will have some list from the weekend probably. Alright, my turn. Yes, Griselbrand and then Ephemerate, right? Alright. Problem is they're probably gonna feel pressure to sack Relic here. So they have 2 draw steps, that's something good. Double white, I need black mana. Godless Shrine, Blood Crypt. Need to worry a bit about Ulamog. I don't think it matters too much. Second white. I guess I'll just get swamped for now. Yeah, Toronto wins game on the multi-free a decent bit of the time. I think they were maybe supposed to sack Relic end of turn. In general, I'm a pretty big fan of not sacking Relic. You don't have to, so I guess taking a draw step, see what you draw is pretty reasonable. I do have a lot of pressure though, so there is kind of a rush. Okay, bad Karn. Exile. Well, seems kind of sus to exile, but maybe. Alright, get rid of that Karn. Attack liberated. I need them to break like 2 or 3 draw steps. Sedimeneta. Wow, only a chromatic star. Dodge for now. I keep getting away with it. Map. You can get Boseiju and get their relic back. Or they can Boseiju Reflection. Get like Boseiju Reflection and minus on Grave. I might want to minus on Goblin Shaman because Goblin Shaman just lets me cast. I think maybe they messed up. You know, like ramping me to Atraxa mana. It's all dangerous for them, but blue black. I mean, it probably doesn't really matter. All right, chat. How many Atraxa do I even have left? I just free. One-time dealer. I think I'll play my lands in case I draw Shadow Prophecy or Lrien Revealed. It's worse if I draw Fable. I don't even care about Goryo anyways. I can cast my creatures if I draw them. I mean, I guess maybe that would be a reason to keep a card in hand in case I draw a card that I actually want to keep. Alright, spell. We're lucky. Guess it paid off for them to take the grave. Their Karn might have been dead by now. That's alright. Game ones can be pretty tough, especially when they draw well. Come on, mommy. You can get their relic back. So draw a step for them. Yeah. Okay.
Not like this. Not like this.
Felt fine if I find an Atraxa. It was a little frustrating. I had like Indulgence, Prophecy, Fable, obviously Atraxa. That's like probably one turn too late. Maybe not. Might have Warping Whale. Could be. So much hate for Tron. It's so funny. I mean, I get all salty too. I don't actually mind Tron that much. I don't know. A lot of the games are not that one-sided.
This song will drive you mad, this song will drive you mad. Pay 5 for active treason, well that might sound pretty bad.
Alright, one more draw step. I'll tag them in. And if I'm not dead on board. What did I do? I trimmed Archaeologist last time, right? And I trimmed an Atraxa. Trim Archaeologist and then Archaeologist was just amazing. Like Bone Shards is all sketch. 2 Goryos for yeah. Oh, I see. I got a little unlucky there. Crumble to dust. I think Break the Ice is better. Break the Ice has been really good for me. I've cast a lot of turn to Break the Ice. Chalice for 1 on the play? No. I have too many 1-mana cards. You think keeping the Binding? What did I bind? A Relic? I mean, obviously binding the Relic was 100% the right play now. Maybe not, I don't know. Bone Shards. Bone Shards so reactive. Let's do that. Maybe I need to change my mana base because of Break the Ice specifically. But I kind of both want them to make whites. I don't think I can't both have them be white and black. Yeah, no, it's really like no good options. Alright, they're mulliganing to 4. I'm not liable for anything that happens on my stream. Might have messed up. I could have made Cycle Lrien Revealed and I would guaranteed turn free lands. Might have punted. I wasn't even thinking. I could have like fetched like Godless Shrine, cycle for Steam Vents, played Watery Grave. Yeah, I was just not thinking about that stuff. So the X. This is good. They're not threatening Tron, means I get a window to just play Fable. Nedro lands. Excellent. Play Fable. They could have this. Would they ever have this member in this matchup up for sideboards? Let's see. Binding or Goryo? Binding is kind of the safe option. Let's do Goryo. I don't think I can realistically lose this game. They're just so far behind. Good Shadow Prophecy in response. Market Ephemerate in response, but I still lose my other Ephemerate. Maybe Shadow Prophecy is just better. Wait, why do I want to do it in response? In case I bricked. Shadow Prophecies see so many cards. I could just let it die. Yeah, I'll just let it die, I think. And just discard like... I could have laid like on tap land plus break the ice. Keeping Lrien Revealed seems a little greedy. And keeping Ephemerate doesn't seem that great. Close. Close, close, close. Wait, why did I... Oh, what is wrong with me? Oh well, probably good enough. Kind of just want to break the ice this turn. No. Just tell me next time. Just tell me all I have to do is cast Goryo. Yeah, I should have taken Alpine and... No, I needed the land, right? Maybe my play was good. Maybe land plus Alpine was good. Gora's list looks like a blast. Yeah, I mean, when it does its thing, it's pretty fun, for sure. Yeah, I don't even need to do anything. Just Goryo Atraxa, get a bit of value. Alpine moves up the treasure. Archaeologists have been kind of earning their keep. I could see trimming a binding. Binding's good when the games go long, but maybe it was break the ice. I don't need them as much. Maybe too many archaeologists, too clunky. They're mulling to 5 again. I think they mulled to 4 last game. 5 chessies, chat. 5 chessies on the line for 1 lucky winner if I win this game. Just in case you weren't rooting for me in the first place. Alright, 5 cards, Urza's Mind Go. Okay, so Savai Triome plus Matter Blue something. You were neutral rooting now. The price of Holodiva's Allegiance. $12 divided by like 200. So like 20 cents or something. I don't know. 2 cents an EV. That's your price. Who wins? I mean, it's just bad not to break the ice, right? Alright, chat. Who can tell me which Tron land I'm supposed to target? The one they played on turn 1 or the one they played on turn 2? I always pick wrong. Second one makes more sense, right? Because they could have drawn a second mine. Yeah, I always do last played, but... Target the ugly one. Eh? Oh. L'utile se joint à l'agréable. How do you say that in English? What's useful meets what's agreeable. Ooh, easy clap. Fable, that's one of the reasons I love Break the Ice in this deck. And just like Break the Ice into Fable it's such a sick draw. It's like so good. Relic? Relic or bust? Map? It's not a relic. What else should I discard? Indulgence is a black card. Archaeologist. Not sure. Can they even have anything here? Warping Oil doesn't work. How to break the ice. Alpine Moon. Snap Alpine Moon. Kind of Prophecy when I already have like 3 Tainted Indulgence. Just take another Goryo. Take Blood Crypt maybe. Yeah, I guess Sinkhole is just pretty good in general. Doesn't matter what your turn 3 play is. Shadow Prophecy would have. I don't know. Fable's really, really good in these spots. Oh. Kind of annoying. Does it matter that I have a power plant in the yard? It really matters which one I name, right? Alright, we kind of have a game. Could go like Land Ring. Karn, pretty good too. But that Atraxa was bad. Like no Ephemerate, no redraw. And I kept Goryo over Shadow Prophecy. So they have 4 mana. They can minus on bridge. So playing Fable doesn't seem so great. Maybe just a bunch of Indulgence because it helps me hit land drops. Ramp my way up to something. Okay. And just say go now. Or play Fable. They're just gonna sack Crypt. What does Fable do for me? You'd hold Goryos. Playing Fable in, getting Fable in plays pretty strong though. Let's see. They can map for Boseiju on nowhere ear Tron. If I play Fable, they probably minus get bridge. I think Fable's really appealing. If I hold for Goryo, and they just get another relic or something, I'm kind of screwed if they get the read somehow. Yeah, I think I just like playing Fable here. People usually don't just like crypt like that main phase. They do know about one of the Goryos. So it's not like totally unreasonable for them to do that. But it would be a little sus. I would be a little spooked if they did. That's pretty solid fight they're putting up for a multi-5 against my draw. Grab Digger's Cage. Okay. They're doubling down on Graveyard Hate and letting my Fable token attack. Their Karn. Cool. I don't mind. It is a little sus, though, that they're doubling down on Graveyard Hate. I guess if they were ghosting, they could just crypt main phase. Creature cards in graveyard and libraries can't enter the battlefield. Players can't cast spell. Yeah, I have binding. What do I discard? Just Archaeologist? Archaeologist and lands? 0. There's still draw 2 discards. But they're also pretty low. Guess I'll attack first. This on Karn, this at them. If they want to dismember my reflection, that's fine. No cast Shadow Prophecy. Only have 4 types of lands. Okay, so they can map for Boseiju. Boseiju thingy have 8 mana. Can hardcast Grief. And when they Boseiju me, I get Grief plus Binding. And then what? Grief their last card in hand. And then bind Cage. Grief, land, hardcast, plus Ephemerate in the next draw step. I don't have all that mana. I think Grief and Binding is good. Hopefully I don't know your last card in hand somehow. I mean, ephemerating the grief is lethal. Wait, was there another ephemerate? Yeah, I messed up. I don't know why. Yeah, that was just GG, right? If I just did that. I just forgot they were at 7, and that was 7 damage, I guess. Kind of sucks, because now they can, like... They might just crypt.
The next label play.
Like, if they don't crypt now, I can just Binding, double Goryo next turn. If they boost Seju Kiki, I mean, if they boost Seju Kiki, they can't win. Roberto. My coffee tasted delicious. I'm gonna add them to my list of, like, potential ghosters. That's a lot of heads-up plays. I'm not sure, you know, obviously, could be wrong. They could just be, like, playing good. Like, you could argue their play was just good here. It is. Damn, they found Oblivion Stone. Would I still play Living End if I wanted to win a turn 1 or something else? Max Punish. Should I Max Punish you? It's not a very nice thing to say. Who's Max Punish now? Sucker. GG. GG. Yeah, I've revealed a Goryo, right? I feel like they're being a little too... I don't know. I'm getting really bad vibes from this game. And then now they're saying great magic, by the way. Like, kind of... It's like such bad vibes when... I don't know. I mean, maybe it's all in my head, but... When they start being super nice... Like that, like... Just like uber bad vibes. And maybe it's in my head, but I feel like it's all in my head. I don't know. I mean, not getting bridge there was so bad for them. Like, maybe if you could see, even if you could see my hand was getting, I don't know, maybe not. Maybe I'm just crazy. Just letting me attack their Karn and get treasures and stuff, and not getting bridge was so weird. Close. Gamble? Gamble. Their last deck is Murktide, and they play a lot of Grixis and Legacy. I don't hate that keep it there, Murktide. I don't love it either, though. I'm mulligan. Oh, that sucks. I have last hand back. Oh, Fish, by the way, if you're here and you're logged into your Magic on one account yet, let me know. Second one's tricky. I just bottom a land. Or bottom a free drop. Maybe just bottom Shadow Prophecy and pray. I don't have a turn 1 play, man. I wish I'd kept Shadow Prophecy now. Felt like I had to keep Atraxa because
I prefer really not to,
Tainted Indulgence.
not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble.
They're playing Grixis?
In big trouble. And I don't want to be in big trouble.
I can't do like Shadow of Doubt. Another Spike follower. Shadow Prophecy. Jamming here has got to be so bad, right? Well, I kind of want to do it, honestly. Yeah. I kept Shadow Prophecy over Atraxa land. Oh, well. Okay. Could be worse. Of the Atraxa train, yeah. Just rather have more Griselbrands, I guess. Just card that actually wins me the game. Well, if they don't have force, we have outs. Solitude Ephemerates. Not solid. Could take Solitude and Archaeologist. Or I could just bind the token, take 4, and then have Archaeologist Ephemerate. I think it's kind of bad against Subtlety though. Bind the Shaman, take 4, go down to 9. Looks like they have Subtlety. No? Alright, I think Shaman token's the most important. And then maybe just the army token after that. Got 6 cards in hand. Not looking great. They just have 4 shield reds. All shield reds and lands. Alright, could be worse. I was gonna joke about Dress Down because they usually don't play it in the main anymore. Like maybe they have like one. Still have Reflection, Grave Death to deal with. Got these olives from the Greek guy at the market. Anchovies. They're very yummy. Stuff with anchovies. Okay. I guess I shouldn't draw extra cards this game. Goryo in my top 4 cards. Prage Goryo. Shadow Prophecy or Tainted Indulgence. Draw 2 or look at the top 5. Oh, it's draw against Bowmaster. Oops. I guess that makes it easy. I attack. Oh, it's way too aggro. We're not in the worst spot, honestly. Have Binding for their ring or their shield red. Have Shadow Prophecy. Fake out. Just so they can attack was a 2-2. I really don't want to have to use my Binding, but I might have to. Looks like they're debating attacking with everyone. In which case I probably have to bind. I think I have to bind it anyways. Not great, but not like super easy for them to tap out for the One Ring or Shield Red right now anyways. So I don't think like my binding's super valuable. Should play fast. This could be a long match. Let's tax our mana a bit. Ephemerate would be nice. Goryo would be nice. Goryo Grief. Deal. They were supposed to target me. Oh wow. Yeah, am I just dead if they target me? It's me draw Goryo though. Wow, do I have both in my graveyard? I think I do. Can't redraw with Griselbrand, but Pierce, push, One Ring. I mean, I have to find untap white. I have to take Pierce, right? Easy take ring. Well, I'm gonna Goryo Atraxa. I want to be able to Ephemerate and maybe bind even. I think I need to take Pierce. Oh, I have 2 Atraxa. I can also just like bring back a second Atraxa after damage if I want to. Ephemerate Prage. Butte. Ephemerate. Fallaji's the only creature. Flooded Strand gets me basic planes. Saves me 1 life. Binding. It's like perfect, right? That's exactly what I needed. I do want to attack first, right? I lose the grief, but I think it's okay. Oh, I can also just bind Shield Red now. Just bind Shield Red and bring back Griselbrand. But then I lose both my creatures. Yeah, I don't have to rush, right? There's no rush. I can even attack with Grief, I think. Oh yeah, there's still 3 orcs. I'm dumb. I literally know about the binding. Should I fetch? I don't think so. I sent a bunch of bad cards to the bottom, right? It was all bad cards. I need Grief, or another Ephemerate, or another Binding. I don't want to fetch because I bottomed a bunch of crap. There's like basically no good cards in that first Atraxa. Ephemerate, Binding, Blood Crypt, and a creature. Could Ephemerate Grief now. What's their last card in hand? Push. Seems bad. Average turn. Yeah. That was fair. I mean, I think I was, once I had the Goryo as like a favorite. I mean, it was hard to not have a good turn there, honestly. You have Ring. It's fine. Maybe I should have grieved the Ring, so I forgot about the protection, but I don't think I can lose. But that was lose. I should have just Grief. I should have just Ephemerate Grief taken the Ring, force them to top deck. Assault, Sprout, Swarm. Thanks for the Prime sub. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Deck looks awesome. It's sweet. We almost played it at the PT. We wanted to. Cold feet at the end. Not doing super good against Scam. They didn't even make Scoop. I was gonna blink Atraxa. Alright. Bowmaster, Faux Bowmaster. Teferi maybe. Bone Shards seems bad. Griselbrand seems bad. Solitude seems pretty mediocre. But that was the Multi 5, wow. Yeah. Looting the plan for Bowmaster. Well, I don't want Griselbrand because it's awkward against Bowmaster. I think having instant speed threats is important. I think Bowmaster, to enter their Bowmaster could be okay. My last card's just going to be meh. Maybe just Solitude is okay. Field Red's a big part of their plan. And it's a flash threat if the game goes long. Does Lrien Revealed let us play this deck to build a bunch of Force of Negation? You can, but I think it's just worse. It's just too many resources. I think you can play one Force if you want. It's pretty good against the One Ring. Because you see so much of your deck when you attract Ephemerates. I think one Force is fine. But I wouldn't play more. I think having some Bowmaster is good, because they're going to play theirs first to pressure you. They're not really going to play around your Bowmaster. And then once they have a Bowmaster in play, it basically means I can't cast Tainted Indulgence anymore. Yeah, Force is nice to grab of Atraxa, but it's so mediocre when you have it in your opening hand. The one Leyline's been good. In this deck, I don't know. I was loving the one black Leyline in Living End. Mostly because I drew it in my opening hand a lot, but I think one Leyline when you have one black Leyline when you have Grief in your deck is like really good. Not sure I would play them anymore. Can Goryo on their turn with protection. There's just not any counterspells deck. Should I just send you a message on the MTGO for the giveaway? Yeah, just tell me what if you're fine with that, just tell me what your name is. What your Magic Online name is. I'll trade you. Oh, speaking of, sorry Marchnek. It was a pleasure doing business with you. Gotta remove you from the good old friend list. I think I've like only trade was friends and stuff. Remove from buddy list, rip. Fish underscore, okay. I'm a little behind on time, so we can maybe do it fast. Just YOLO. YOLO lose to Bowmaster. I'm gonna keep Headquarter because the game might go long. It's like Indulgence or Lrien Revealed. I guess Lrien Revealed's pretty bad here. Fetch, Finn, not. I don't hate jamming Fable actually. Lets them go Charm? What's that? A jam Fable, they can't Charm, but then they can tap out player 1 ring and have no setup. Alright, I'll just say go. Alright, Fish. Grab your 5 chesties. Congrats on the giveaway. Could probably grab more chesties and I wouldn't even notice. Oh, I should have Shadow Prophecy now. That was bad. I was going to, and then I like zoned out, and I guess it's fine. It's not the end of the world. But now they get to Spell Pierce plus counter on my turn. I would have had to discard 2 hand size. I think that's why I didn't want to do it. But maybe it was worth. Wow, we got a Charm out of the deal? Ooh. Well, hello. Wow, that was a sick draw. I always forget. Sometimes you forget you could just, like, get this 6 cam draw. They might have Subtlety. Not sure they would keep in Subtlety in this matchup, though. It's all weird just for Grave, but might actually have Subtlety. Subtlety dress down. Can live with that. I don't know why I played my land first. Top. It's kind of bad against... I guess I can just discard it. I was gonna say it's kind of bad against the 1 ring. Hey Fish, you're welcome. Thanks for watching the stream. Thanks for being here. Like Shield Red. That's a tough spot. I'm definitely drawing. Is it a tough spot? I think Headquarters. Quarters and Grief, maybe? Damn it. Oh my god. Not like this. No! Rough. Oh, yikes. Brutal.
Not like this. Not like this.
The genius of Gabriel Nassif.
Oh man, that was rough. I'm not gonna lie. That was rough. At least someone just resubbed. Who resubbed? Oh no, Fodder Frodo gifted a sub to Fish. Wow. Sure Fish didn't realize it was their lucky day when they woke up this morning. Fodder Frodo, thank you so much for all your support. Really appreciate it. Rich get richer, yeah. Jerk. Man. Not sure that dispute thing would have mattered, but should I bring in Leyline of Sanctity so they can't target me with Charm anymore? Oh, alright, chat. Better be rooting for me. There's another 5 chesties for a lucky viewer on the line. Trimming Indulgence for Bowmaster. Yeah, but then I'm making Archaeologist worse. But maybe. Can I get... Yeah, I can. Black cards. Black card Prage. Charm better than Ransom? Yeah, I think so. Basically the only guy... No, that's not true. There's like one guy who went 8-2 and one guy who went 7-3, but... I do think like Ransom was kind of overhyped in that deck and Charm's better, but I haven't played with Charm in that deck. Come on, black cards. Okay. That plays. I'd have subtlety again. No. Force and blue cards. Does it matter? I guess it matters if they draw like Fatal Push. Well, I should definitely take Spell Pierce. And then should take Force. Thing is, taking Force is worse if they draw Fatal Push. What are the odds they kept in Fatal Push in this matchup? If I don't take... I think taking the One Ring maybe is like... Okay, let's say they draw Push. If I take Force, they draw Push, I get to go Fable next turn. Then they get to counter take the Precious, maybe? One Ring seems better to take. I would love to be able to play Fable first. I mean, I'm probably getting both. It's like basically if they draw Fatal Push, I think. Or if they draw Spell Pierce, maybe. Push or Spell Pierce. I mean, I get so far ahead if I go Fable plus Teferi before they got to do anything. Alright, everyone wants to take me to Ring. Wants me to take the Ring. But, I don't know. Yeah, I guess you're right, like, if they draw something for grief. Bowmaster main phase. Huh? I guess they know I'm gonna... That's a pretty good draw, too. F plus. F plus is nice against Spell Pierce. Fable now is good because I just get to start attacking and make treasures. I really don't want to loot though, because I don't want my token. Oh, maybe I do want to loot. I think F plus might be better, honestly. So what's the sequencing on... I was gonna do F plus. What happens if I bounce the army token? They get another one? Yeah. I just like the idea of like securing Teferi, starting to ramp it up. Bounce Bowmaster, that doesn't seem that great. Did mulligan into Oblivion this game? I had mulligan to 5, I didn't even realize. Good. I mean, they're just gonna die, right? I'm gonna flip Fable next turn. I have Ephemerate to protect my cards. Didn't even Ephemerate Grave, but maybe I'm just supposed to protect it. Do you have a way to kill Tef? They have Edict, I guess? And they're actually blocking the Grave. Seems like a horrendous block. Seems like you would want to kill the token if you're gonna kill something. I guess griefing them in their draw step is nice because I get a blocker too. I could have tried an ambush. Maybe I didn't have to do that. I don't think it matters. I think I'm just way too far ahead anyways, right? But I actually drew Edict. That was the one card I was thinking. That's why it's good to do it now. Damn. My chesties down the drain. Not sure.
The genius of Gabriel Nassif.
The next label play. The next label play.
Yeah, I'm complaining about winning too much, basically. Yeah, that's because I spent too much time with Sky recently. He complains when he gets unlucky, and he complains when he gets too lucky. Just can't win. Did we bounce around Fable? I mean, you could do anything. It wouldn't really matter. Seems kind of sketch to start giving them a bigger token and let them ping, but... Yeah, we lost round 1 too. Kind of on a roll. Kind of have to keep, right? Turn 1 Grief. Blood Crypt gives me Binding. I still have Binding Solitude. This is... I mean, I think I have to keep. It's kind of a weird one. It's Gotta be better than a mulligan to 6. Should have stayed Ephemerate for Solitude. Well, what do we have? Oh, this is way too complicated. Alright, I don't want to take Hammer, unless I also take Forge on you. Nah, there's no way holding ups. The Sentinel is going to be pretty good for them. I don't want to take Hammer, so I probably have to take 8. I guess 8 Hammer sucks against Solitude. Take Sentinel and Call. I think I have to take Surge at least, right? Surge is an easy one. I mean, I didn't have to take it right away, but it protects their from like Binding and Solitude, and then I think Sentinel's just a pain, right? And then 8+ Hammer is pretty bad when I have Solitude in hand. Return target, as long as it's your turn, you may activate. Oh, you may activate equivalent. You may pay 0. Oh, so that's like another AIDS. Yeah, taking Call. Maybe you're right about taking Sentinel and Call first, actually. Because now they've got nothing left to take. Maybe take Sentinel first, and then I get to see what's left. And take in function. I think that's Sentinel. I think maybe I messed up. I think maybe I was supposed to take Sentinel and a Mirror's Call. Okay, they didn't play a Mirror's Call. That's good for me. That I have more choice. I have another me. Taking Hammer is terrible. Taking Forge on you is not the worst. Because Forge on you counters. Yeah, I'll just take a call. I have Binding. Forge on you helps them, like, negates a bit the Solitude play. You like Forge? Yeah. It's close. Maybe not, maybe it wasn't close. Digital lands? Nice. Wow. Yes. Just Blood Crypt, right? Don't do me dirty now. See, all I had to do was like Fred an Archaeologist to bin them. And now they're just like perfect every time. Oh man. Why is deck so hard to build? Sometimes your cards are just great and everything works, and then sometimes you're like, man, maybe I should
Genius
like,
of Gabriel Nassif.
tweak this, tweak that. Mystic. Spear. I think I can fetch first. Just want white mana untapped usually. Kind of scared me. That doesn't do anything, right? Alright, Grieve's the only creature. Grab a land. Grab Ephemerate. Grab Bone Shards. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna Ephemerate Atraxa. And have Grief, Solitude. I mean, I have it all. Their last card in hand is gonna be discarded. Yeah, they're drawing, obviously, very, very dead. First time chatter, gross, smiley face. Well,
Easiest money of my life.
depends which side you're on, I guess. Not gonna lie, I am enjoying it. Yeah, let's grief them. And then I don't have to Solitude right away, right? Oh, it's All in Sun. I read Allison. Allison, the name of my little school crush. Primary school crush, my first crush. Alright, Alpine Moon is good. Explosives is good. Chalice could be good. Bowmaster is good against just Sentinel, really. Why do you tell everyone your answer to a secret question to my bank account? I actually don't use that, but good call. I mean, these 3-mana cards seem so slow. They're gonna have what? They're gonna have a Relic or two and the Sanctifier. I probably don't want Bowmaster. Yeah, I mean, I'm bringing E and Moon and these two for sure, but I need to figure out what to cut. I could bring in Bowmaster and try and play a slower game. They don't really draw cards. No, Bowmaster, it's good only if they draw like Sentinel turn 1. I think I need to keep in all the Graves and most of the black cards. It's kind of scary to board out Fable. Can maybe cut Griselbrand. Moon, Explosives. Do I want Tethers? Whoa! Speaking of the rich getting richer. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna do this. I'm not bringing the Pit Fairy. Feels like my binding have to do so much heavy lifting. Retract and the incredible wait, there's 2 people who gifted a bunch of subs? Retract. Damn. Thank you so much, Retract. Thanks for the 5 gifted subs. I got my 2 sideboard cards. I guess I'll keep the Jarnsey. Thanks for the Prime sub, really appreciate it. Welcome to Sewer. Yeah, Retract. Thanks for all the supports. Wow, Plot of Frodo just re-raising. They kept 7, and when turn 1 planes go, maybe they have Surge. Yeah. Water Frodo, more gifted subs. Can I say? It's actually free 77 against free 78. Not funny. Oh man. Okay. 50 gifted stuff, what is going on? Retract's having none of it. What can I say? Thank you so much, Retract. You're insane. Corey B2. Corey B, thanks for the 14 months. Alright, I need to focus on the game by Retract. I really appreciate that. Thank you so thanks a ton. I get so uncomfortable when people just I mean obviously it's anyways. This game's looking kind of grim. They're probably just gonna play a bunch of I really need to draw maybe I just need to I think I just maybe need to Indulgence, right? And hope to draw a white card. Because that Paladin's just gonna kill me. Oh, I did draw white cards. Now what? Now what, Nurge? I didn't play Relic on turn 1. Yeah, I mean, I gotta go for Atraxa, right? It's not even close. Man, I can't really complain. I literally drew Atraxa Goryo. Need to dodge Relic. Need to draw Paladin. They could have Paladin. Worst case scenario, well, I guess worst case scenario is me being dead. Yeah, it's good. They have Solitude in their build though, right? Since they're, at least I get the trigger. Should play Blood Crypt? Because they might have Solitude was trigger on the stack. I need the white mana. I mean, there's a... No, I don't care about Alpine Moon. Maybe I can just play Plains. Blood Crypt, I don't think it really matters. I'm basically gonna either... I basically need to hit Ephemerate, and then either Ephemerate Solitude or Ephemerate Atraxa. Why would I want red? I don't care about Alpine Moon. Draw Bone Shards. Alright, I'll do Blood Crypt, I guess. Hopefully the 2 life doesn't actually matter. Alright, opponent, you have a Solitude. Pretty scary for them, but you have to Solitude was the trigger on the stack here. Because... well, maybe not. Maybe you could wait till I Ephemerate. Kind of tricky. They let it resolve? I'm honestly not even sure like Solitude's that great against me. Maybe it is. It helps against grief. Alright, I found white cards. That was big. I didn't find Ephemerate though. That was kind of bad, right? That was terrible. That was really, really bad. Okay, let's grab Marsh Flats. Grab a Binding because I can't take anything else. Just discard extra to hand size. Hold Solitude up. Do you want me to take Atraxa over Grief? I mean, next turn I can just Explosives for 2. I feel like I need to Grief. Oh. Maybe I don't need... let's see. So if I take Binding, I don't even tell what's highlighted anymore. Oh god. I think Shadow Prophecy, Binding, a land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Binding, Prophecy, Grief. Prophecy can refuel using Grief and Solitude. I feel like I need to Grieve, or else things are gonna go poorly for me. Because I can Grieve, take their equipment, then next turn I can Explosives for 2, and I still have Fable, Hardcast, Solitude. And then I pitch... I guess I pitch Goryo's Vengeance to Grief, right? Or am I never gonna have time for Goryo's Vengeance this game? I'm boarded at Griselbrand, right? Not even that far from 7 mana, if the game keeps going. And in hindsight, I wish I would have Solitude. That would have left them with basically no cards in hand. I'm gonna keep Shadow Prophecy. Play Moon now? Yeah, maybe. Also, I don't want to discard to hand size. Ah, they had the Solitude. Stoneforge Mystic, I guess? Right? Not close. Don't care about Solitude. Don't care about Caldera Complete. And then just play Alpine Moon now to be mana efficient and not discard to hand size. Yeah, I need to dodge the hammer top deck. The hand kind of sucks, yeah, I agree. Classic hammer time. They had like eight great draw steps. Someone's not ghosting. Do I Solitude? Oh, it's too bad to Solitude Sentinel then, right? Let's get basic swamp, right? Almost better to E on 1. Good Fable. Super greedy. Oh yeah, Alpine Moon. I'm not E-ing on 1. Fable, can they win? I'm gonna give them a card. They're gonna have 5 cards. This has gotta be the right play. There's like no way, right? I don't even have to sack right away, right? Surge gives indestructible. Do I want to take 6 extra damage though? Probably not, right? Draw an equipment. It's when it comes into play, not when they cast it. Skill. I don't think they play skill anymore. Sorry, I'm just gonna sack it now. I want to see the Solitude line first. It's not horrendous. Solitude Hardcast next turn is gonna be so good. You'll love to see it. Equip go. Just say go. Do it now. That's Fable. Get Fable going. Man, my options have Fable go. Yeah, I should have fetched 4. That was bad. Oh, it's 2 to play down Fable. Well, if they go, I can protect, but... Oh, you want me to get the Giver? You want me to just get Sentinel? Alright, I'm gonna Solitude... Solitude-ing the Sentinel seems kind of loose. I guess I have Binding for the Giver. This way I don't have to pay the tax next turn. 2 mana is a lot. Yeah, I think that's good. Getting all overwhelming. Yeah, I should just close chat. There's like... Ooh. Alright, they have their own Solitude now. Don't close you. Okay. 0, 2, 4, 0, so that's draw 2 discard. I guess just play fetch. Play Fable. Say go. Yeah, I know, opens it's hard to play against Hammer. It's hard when there's like people just throwing lines at me. Also, yeah, got all the gifted subs. I should probably just bind Giver now, right? Could also save it for 7 mana counter complete. Is that a thing? Either way, I'm getting my green fetch land. Maybe Giver getting Giver now is probably good.
Monkey says, what's Nassif's win condition? You, my friend, must not know Yellow Hat very well.
I can like...
This is not a guy who brings win conditions.
Can equip, attack for 4, but then I get treasures. Also, I just gained a bit of life. That was nice. Oh, Canister. What's up, buddy? Thanks for the raids. How'd you end up with Amulet Titans? Everyone, I think I'm about to top 8 the challenge for the first time in like years. I could almost cycle the Lrien Revealed. Stoneforge. Okay, that was one of the best cards I could have drawn. I just cycle Lrien Revealed. Just to fin the deck. So I'm going to be drawing a lot of cards. Lrien Revealed's just too expensive. Two lands.
This song will drive you mad, this song will drive you mad. Pay 5 for active trees, and well, that might sound pretty bad.
I fetch first. Alright, Charlie Shadow Prophecy, 5 cards. Can't possibly break, right? Right. Stick Binding and Bone Shards, and when was my Fable, right? Just play it super safe. Yeah. Whoa, oh, we know their last card. What did they get? The Hammer? Oh, I know their entire hand. I thought it maybe had a mystery card. Wait, is Caldra complete haste? First right hand haste, okay. That's Caldra on 6 mana in play.
I prefer really not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble. And I don't want to be in big trouble.
Ooh, it's pretty good. Can Grief Caldra complete? And I can Bone Shards. No. Bone Shards is Solitude, discard Delta, and then I have Binding up, and then Hardcast Atraxa next turn. Things looking pretty decent. Wow, okay. Just Binding the Paladins so they don't pop off. Man, that explosive sideboard was so good for me. How much is Hammer to equip? 8? Back up Atraxa. Forge Anew. Does Forge Anew bring back any cost equipment? It's like we drew it. Origin, you kind of kills me, right? That is kind of scary. Godless Shrine, Ephemerate, and then Fallaji, I guess. What does Fortune you do? Upkeep Grave? Okay, so they can bring back Caldra Complete, equip a hammer to it, 15/15, can still block and not die, right? So I should play Godless Shrine tapped, I think. Alright, no Fortune you, please! It has First Strike, but it doesn't have Death Touch, so it still has to like the wording of complete is not exactly Death Touch, so they don't get to just deal like 1 damage and oh my god, they actually drew it. Dude, and I have no time left to win game 3 if there's a game 3. I feel like you guys all willed it. You guys just willed it into existence. Wait, it's at instant speed? Wait, they blew it. Wait, what? Oh, as long as it's your turn, you may activate equilibrium. Okay. Damn it. Oh, am I just dead? I guess I'm just dead. Am I dead? Because First Strike, if I block... Man, they have Xaxes. Oh, you guys think living... Oh, is that the first equip of the turn? I think I'm just dead. Wow, brutal, and I'm gonna time out. Block Stoneforge, but this has First Strike. Yeah. Oh, this sucks. I wonder if I could have played that game differently at any point. Man. I only have 1 Solitude in my deck. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna close chat. This way I don't spend too much time. Chalice for 1. On the play, I have like a bunch of options. But my plan A is still pretty good against them. Fable gets better. Bowmaster against Pure Steel and Sentinel is like pretty like... Kind of want to bring in some Bowmaster. Sentinel kind of owns me. Maybe board out Indulgence. Like couple Bowmaster. Maybe 1 Tethers. First Chalice seems kind of worth too. I guess Fable's a pretty good way to run away with the game. I mean, Bowmaster Ephemerate's kind of good. Maybe Trim. Bowmaster Ephemerate kills a 2 toughness creature. Maybe I just don't do the Chalice. Alright, good enough. It's not very good, but it's not waste time mulliganing or... They kept 7. And what a roller coaster. Come on, Bowmaster 1 time. Bowmaster would have been so good. Brutal. Only if I just got 1 out or last game. So sick. I don't know, maybe this hand was a mall. Womp womp. What did they play, like 2 Fortune U usually, and they had drawn 1 already? My hand was probably a mall. It was close. No, I think they played two, but they had already drawn one. Pretty sure I got one.